tell me why you do what you do.
Yeah, and I guess asking that question, the angry face comes out a little bit because I see so much injustice in our education system, in the way that the system doesn't take care of people. And watching my parents struggle financially for so long and then obviously being successful, I went, well, there's a bit of a recipe here. I have all of this information. I've had a great education. I've been fortunate to work with some of the most intelligent people, the best business people in the world, in my opinion. So what drives me is to squash this injustice that's in this country in particular. We live in a first world country, yet 5% of us are able to fund our own retirements, which to me is disgusting. So it's my job, I'm put on this planet obviously to teach people what I know, what I've learned, what I've been taught, because if the system isn't going to do it, then it's my responsibility to do it. And I look at the future I've got to create for my kids, and I have a very young one now, and I look at what's the world going to be like in 25 years' time when he's a young adult, or when he's going into looking at investing or buying homes. And it's going to be a scary place. Because as our population keeps growing, it just gets more and more and more expensive and harder to do. And obviously income levels aren't going up at the same rate. So we've got to be smarter about the way we do things. And constantly investing into my own knowledge and working with the people we have in this business and also friends and associates outside this business. And looking to the great leaders that are out there in the world. Grant Cardone's, Tony Robbins, Jocko Willink, Leif Babin, these guys that have done it and they practice day in, day out what they say works, and it does. I've made some really bad investment decisions in my life, and it shows you just how disciplined you need to be when it comes to the principles of investing as well, is you've got to follow the process, because if you try and take shortcuts, it bites you in the ass. Every time, guaranteed, without fail. And instilling that discipline into the people that we come in contact with is really, really important to me. Because, there's no point me handing a strategy to someone and saying, go and do this now. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to fail because they don't have the resources or the education available to them to go and do it on their own. They have life, they have kids, they have jobs, they have mortgages, they have all these things that get in the way. So my job on this planet is to make it simple for them, is to actually physically help them do it. And that's what, as far as I see, this is what our company is about changing as many lives as we can and stopping financial suffering, because it's not fair. We live in this country that is full of opportunity, but people don't know the opportunities that are out there. Or they've heard about it from someone, and they go and try and do it on their own and they fail, so they give up. And that's not okay. One of the biggest things for me is education of kids, of little kids. And taking them all the way through high school, teaching them about financial literacy, understanding the principles of investing, understanding money, credit, good debt, bad debt, all of these sorts of things. And giving them useful application throughout their school year so that they finish through high school, they finish their education, and they have half an idea of what to do already. And I think we can do that. We can start to change things. Our mission in this business is to change 1 million lives here in Australia. That's just a starting point for me. That's where we start from. That is the mission, and then what do we do? It pisses me off every day. I see his stories about clients and their dealings with other businesses out there in the world that are focused on just generating profit. And that makes me angry, because I was always taught and I was raised by my parents to believe that, Nick, if you help enough people achieve what they want to achieve, the rest will take care of itself for you. So go out there and help as many people as you can, and life will take care of itself.
Wonderful.